So this is where we stopped in the previous video. We found out the fixed base salary that we must pay the worker to attract it to our company. Now we want to find out the optimal bonus level to maximize the profits of the company, meaning we have to find out the relationship between the profit and the bonus. So let's do so. First of all, what is the profit of the company? The profit, the most basic formula we keep in mind, is just the difference between the revenues and the costs. Now, what are the revenues here? What are the costs? The revenues are generated by the workers, meaning that's the value of the production. So that's the price that they sell it on the market multiplied with the quantity produced by the guys. And the quantity produced by the guys is this one, is theta times the effort levels. So that's theta times E1 plus E2. And what's the total cost? Well, the total cost is the wages that we pay. So minus 2 times the wages. 2 times the wages. What else do we know? We found out the effort level. We found out the optimal effort levels. That's something we're going to substitute. We also found out the wages. The wages have the shape of A plus B times the quantity, right? So we have to keep in mind that we'll substitute the fixed salary and then everything else. Okay, let's do first things first. Let's start from left to right over here. Profit is equal to P times theta. So we have P times theta times the effort levels. P times theta times, what are the effort levels? Well, we calculated in the previous video. The workers themselves maximize their effort levels. So that's equal to B times theta times, B times theta over theta. So we have B times theta over theta. Since we have 2 workers, we multiply that effort level by 2, minus 2 times the wage. So we have minus 2 times. What is the wage? We just said that's the fixed salary plus B times the quantity produced. Let's substitute all the data. What is the fixed salary? So we will have over here the fixed salary A. We calculated the fixed salary A. We have it over here. It's this one. V minus all of that. If I crop it, it's going to be too big, so I'm just going to write it from my notes. I hope you have it as well. We have minus 2 times. A would be equal to V minus 1.5. So we have 1.5 B squared theta squared divided by theta. And then we have plus B times the quantity, right? We have plus. This is just, let me just highlight what this is. This is our effort levels, so the effort level times 2. This is our fixed base salary, and what we're going to do right now is plus B times the quantity. We're substituting this term, B times the quantity, and we know that quantity is theta times the effort levels. So we'll write theta times the effort levels. Let me change colors. We'll have theta multiplied with the effort levels, and again the effort levels are going to be B times theta over theta times 2. B times theta over theta multiplied with 2. We got all that. Now it's a matter of math, and it's a matter of being very careful not to, mix some terms or forget some terms. So what do we have? We will have the following: P theta times B theta times 2. So we have 2 times P times theta squared divided by theta, and I just said to be careful, so I'm missing a B here. So B times P times B. We have to have the B as well. Minus, let's open the brackets here. But let's see if we can cancel out something. No, not really. So yeah, let's open the brackets. Minus 2 times V, so we have 2V, and then minus 2 times minus 1.5. Minus 2 times minus 1.5. Minus to the minus makes into a plus. 2 times 1.5 is 3, and we're left with B square theta square over theta. And then one more thing, minus 2 times all that. Minus 2 times B times theta times B times theta. So we will have minus 2 times 2, that's minus 4. B times theta over here. B times theta times B times theta is B square theta square, and we keep the theta divided by theta. Okay, we are one step closer. The profit is gonna look like that. We will have the first term, still the first term. So that's 2 times P times B theta square divided by theta minus 2 times V, and now notice here that we are subtracting the same term, B square theta square over theta. The coefficients are 3 minus 4, so we have 3 minus 4, that's minus 1, so it's minus B square theta square divided by theta. Okay, we want the relationship between the profit function and the bonus, so we have the profit function and the bonus in this term and in this term, meaning we can differentiate it. Profit derivative with respect to the bonus equals to 0. Let's see how the math works out over here. Let's go below, make some space. Let me just yes, So from the first term, this one, derivative, the derivative of this with respect to the bonus. Keep the constants only. That's 2 times p times theta square, 2 times p times theta square divided by theta. The second term, it's 2v, that's a constant. Derivative with respect to bonus is just going to be 0. So that's 0 minus b square theta square over theta, derivative with respect to b. We keep the constants. That's theta square divided by theta. B square derivative with respect to b, that's just 2b. So times 2b equals to 0. Let's take the right term to the other side to compare it to the left term. So this one, take it over there, we're left with 2 times p times theta square divided by theta is equal to 2 times b. We have over here 2 times b times theta square divided by theta. It's an equation, so we can work with that. We can cancel out some stuff, quite a lot of stuff. Theta with theta, theta square with theta square, 2 with 2, meaning that the optimal bonus is going to be equal to the price. The optimal bonus is going to be equal to the price. This is similar to what we did in previous questions with firms and employees, if you recall. Now, what matters is to compare what effort level is the guy going to put in this setting versus when the company observes the effort, because that's the intuition. Here the company does not observe effort but gives a bonus, whereas before it observed the effort and it forced the worker to put a certain level of effort. Now look, this is the bonus. The effort depends on the bonus. We calculated somewhere over here. Yes, b times theta over theta. This is the effort level. So if we substitute b with p, the effort level is going to be equal to p times theta over theta. This is the effort level when the guy gets a bonus, and compare it with the effort level when the guy does not get a bonus. In part, I think it was part A or so. So the effort level there was the same, p times theta over theta. Why do we have the same result? Basically, we are making the worker put the same amount of effort in two different ways. The first way was let me change colors. The first way was that we decide that effort level. Basically, the company knows how much the workers should work to make them the most amount of money. That's why they can do it in two ways. Either tell them, so they tell the workers how much effort to put. Basically, they monitor them, right? They monitor them, so there's no free ride. And the second way is that even though the workers would have this possibility of free riding, the bonus motivates them to put in enough effort to maximize the profit of the company. So the company gets to what it wants. Basically, the company has the most power here because it has two ways to make the worker put the effort level that they need. That's the intuition here. That's what we get to the same result. Hope this all makes sense. In the next video, we go to part C.